A young mother is thanking a team of surgeons for what can only be described as a miracle.
As Fox 17 medical reporter Liz Bonus explains, when amputation was her only option, this team saved her limb by creating a new ankle.
Hey there, everybody. Meg Bungenstock needed this new ankle because as a preschool teacher, she could no longer walk, stand, or even put pressure on her lower limb.
I just started having pain. And it continued to increase as time went on.
By the time Meg got to see Dr. Robert Colwin, an orthopedic surgeon at Ohio's Christ Hospital,
it was very clear that something was really wrong.
So wrong that, as Dr. Colwin showed me on these images, she'd been told by other medical teams her only option was amputation or removal of her lower leg. It was all due to
It's something called avascular necrosis, and it looks a bit like a strange fracture in X-ray, but with advanced imaging, CT, MRI, you look and you can just see that the whole bone is dead.
That led her joint to completely collapse.
It's this bone right here. So you can see that basically everything in this entire part of the ankle and foot relies on this bone.
And so the journey began. Dr. Colwin knew in order to perform surgery to rebuild her bones, he'd need to create a joint that didn't exist, surgical tools to implant it, and a roadmap for a procedure that he and his team had never before performed. So he started by printing a 3D image of the good joint on her other side. And then after removing the bad bone,
and we replaced it with this.
Eventually, the team built one of these. It's made from cobalt chrome. It's now approved for use in patients with this condition under a humanitarian device exception.
I was in a pretty dark place.
And even though Meg and her husband Derek were nervous,
I really believed that he could do what he said he could do, and he was right, and it's great.
Sure enough, what you see on these images eventually led Meg to be able to walk again.
I don't have any pain at all, which is really tremendous and wonderful.
Meg and her medical team now cautiously optimistic this will hold up. Her advice now, never be afraid to seek a second opinion, and sometimes you just have to have faith in the impossible. With your health news, I'm Liz Bonus reporting.